Hello YouTubers and fellow collectors, Nanny D here, back with a quick review of a figure I received today. This bad boy was on pre-order for quite some time, now it's finally released, and it's none the less than Mr. Cool Deep Voice Vin Diesel as Riddick. This figure was made by Art Figures, and it's obviously unlicensed bootleg. Therefore it's called Boy Black. Nothing about Vin Diesel or Chronicles of Riddick or whatever. It's typical Art Figures, sturdy kind of shoe style box with foam inlay. Some images in front and on the back. Pretty nice. I like the graphic. It's design. It's very cool. And there's, I think, a lot of guys out there who are anticipating this figure, as Riddick is, very cool character. And there's a few custom figures out there. One of the custom figures, I think the most popular custom figure, was made by Brian Cassidy from Ireland, who actually did a very awesome job. Beautiful, accurate design. It was expensive. The figure costed about $600, which is not affordable for anyone, but the Art Figures Riddick version goes for like $180, $200 shipped, depending on where you live and where you buy it from. But for the money you pay, you get an awesome figures. There are a few flaws I have to nitpick about, but overall it's an awesome figure, and I think all you Riddick fans and all you guys who have this baby on pre-order, you are definitely gonna enjoy every inch of this baby. So let me show you the details. So here we go. As you see, I got him here in this kind of attacking pose. And let me tell you guys, this figure is designed to be posed in a dynamic action pose. I usually prefer more the sort of kind of museum static, just upright standing look, but this figure looks pretty awkward that way. But if you pose him in a nice action pose, also here in the background you see some examples, it's definitely a figure that requires an action pose. Now let me start first with the head sculpt. The paint application of the skin color is perfect. It's absolutely awesome. Also the shaved head, everything is superb. Head matches obviously perfectly the skin color of the body. I'm not quite sure if Art Figures developed this body especially for this Riddick figure, but it's definitely a great body with quite a good range of posabilities. The only thing I don't like about this body is this thing here. The gap between the chest and the armpit, that looks really, really, really awkward. But the reason Art Figures did this is when you squeeze the arms together, you actually need that lean pose for the handcuffs. But I suggest to pose him, kind of this way, so you see his arms from the side. This way it looks really cool. And the same goes here. It has quite an ugly ball joint if you pose him this way, but you can easily cover this with the straps of his backpack, and it looks fine. The cool thing is the blades, the Uleg blades, are made of real metal, which is pretty cool. Also the pants have a very nice tailoring. Very, very cool. I think the figure needs a little bit of weathering, maybe also a little bit of, dirty stains and sweat effect. But it looks okay. It looks actually quite nice the way it comes out of the box. But if you want to go for a very cool, natural, accurate look, you need to weather him up. The gauntlets on his arms, or his wristbands, whatever you want to call it, they're not made of leather. It's kind of a rubbery material, so you can actually stretch it, to cover the wrist joints and the elbow joints. You might want to take a hairdryer, to soften it up. Backpack with the oxygen tube and the mouthpiece. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Shirt has some kind of a ripped fabric. What I don't really like about the outfit is the boots. The boots look a little bit, I don't know. First of all, they're too small. In my opinion, the proportions of the feet are too small compared to the body. I'm not quite sure what shoe size Vin Diesel has, but the shoes are definitely, or the boots are definitely too small. They need to look more, bulkier. But that's just a little nitpicking here and a little flaw. Let me show you the eyes. Now, my personal opinion is this figure looks best with the goggles on. Now, obviously, Riddick has very cool eyes, the glow in the dark eyes, but you will see when you take off the glasses, it actually loses the look. I mean, it's not bad. The paint job of the eyes is awesome. I really love it. They did a great job. But something is off about his face. I mean, it's obvious who it is, but it's not 100% spot on. I would say it's like maybe 80, 90% accurate. It's like with all art figures pieces, they have like an 80% resemblance and the rest is like their own interpretation. But it's definitely not bad, but I prefer the look with the goggles on. Let me see if I can put it back with one hand. Yeah, all right, here we go. So yeah, this is basically it. Really like the pose. The attacking pose, very cool. Oh yeah, the accessories. He comes with 2 additional fists, 2 open palms with flexible bendable fingers, so you can actually have him show you the finger if you prefer something like this. Then he comes with this blade, which is also made of metal, as you can hear it by the sound. Very cool. You got here the handcuffs, which are made of plastic. You can unplug the rod here and then just put it back, but okay, cool. So yeah, I kind of doubt that someone will actually display him with handcuffs, but anyways. And this is the dagger and the sheath that actually belongs wrapped to the left leg, but I didn't bother. The blade itself is made of plastic. Let me see, focus, come on. There we go. Pretty nice details. But it's made of plastic, as you can hear. So yeah, let me show you very quick how this bad boy looks next to Judge Dredd. I suppose many of you guys who have Judge Dredd also ordered Riddick. Both very cool, badass characters, and I think they look fucking awesome next to each other. So yeah, I hope you like this little review. See you around on the tube. Bye bye.